Hi, it's Larry Gaines, Power Cycle Trading. Before I get started on this video about gold and Google and Apple, I wanted to invite you to a boot camp for day trading that I'm going to be holding this coming Saturday, April 27th. It'll be from 10 a.m. till 4 Central p.m. And we're just going to cover a lot of detail about how to use the Power Cycle model for day trading. We've had a lot of success using it for futures and options, and I'm going to go through all the detail about the system, the entries, the exits, trade management, and much, much more. So I hope you'll join me, and it's going to be a packed event with a lot of information. And let me just show you some of the details that you'll get with the event if you sign up now. Now, like everybody, I'm always looking for a good deal, and this is an exceptionally good deal. So what you'll get at this event, or in this package, you're going to get the Power Cycle Day Trading Model course. You can choose between the futures or day trading stocks. It's $597 value, and you're going to get the virtual live training with 6 hours, and usually go over that. You'll also get 1 month in the virtual trading room, a month to the daily aftermarket outlook, option trading made simple, and then we're going to have a follow-up webinar the following Thursday. So a lot of great information, a lot of great value. This thing's over $3,000 in value. If you're a non-member, it'll only be $897, so it's almost just the price of the course. And then if you're a member, you can get this package. It'll be $597. So on this email that accompanies this video webinar, this video blog, there will be the link for this. So just click on the link, and if you don't have that, you can also go here. You can also just click in powercycletrading.com/BC day trade, and you pull that up and it'll tell you all about it. So I hope to see you next Saturday, and now let's go through some of the great trades that happened this week. Now, in my blog video earlier in the week, I did this video on the gold stampede, and we caught this move. We really had a great week actually trading gold, especially the first two days, 2.5 days, because the ranges were so big. But this first day we had members that made over $5,000 contracts. So you can see the exceptional move to the downside here, and then now we've got some Fibonacci levels that we can play off of. So if you look at the opening from the 15th, that was Monday, to the low that was set on the 16th, we have some price retracement levels to keep an eye on. So we made a 50% retracement to this 1407, and then got up right into the 618 at 1428. So this is some pretty good resistance right here at the 618, 1428. Now, when you use Fibonacci, a lot of times the key number to watch will be the 50% and the 618. So you can see the first time it came up to the 50, it pulled back, and made lower lows and retested downside to the lows, and made a higher low here, and then it popped back up, tested that 50 again, failed, broke the 50, then failed to get through the 618. So for Monday, we'll see what happens over the weekend, but it potentially could retest the 618 again at 1428, and I'll be looking for a rollover here at this 1428 level based on our system to look at for an aggressive short. Now, if it fails there, then it's going to most likely retest and probably eventually retest back down to the lows. So we'll see what kind of follow-through continuation price movement there is if it does fail at this 618. So keep an eye on the 618 next week for your trade. I hope that helps there. Now here's Apple. Now it's hard to follow everything and trade everything at when you're day trading. So you really need to be kind of define yourself as to what you're going to be looking at. So I will look at usually 2 to 3 different futures or stocks that I'll be following. This week, going for the action, I was really focused a lot on gold. So some of the stocks I did not get into as far as the trading, and I've really missed this Apple move, but I had one member that did send me a message that based on our system, he caught the break here of this 1519 area, and he had bought some puts, the 420 puts, and made like over $10 a contract, which is $1,000 per option contract and just on this move down here. So using the model that we've developed, there are a lot of different ways you can use it. But this is a weekly time frame for Apple, and I wanted to show you, since it broke this major support here, if you put the Fibonacci level right down to the low, that pivot low back in June of 2011, to the high up here, you can see your levels of support and resistance. So you can see the first time down, it hit that 50% retracement. That's a very strong first time down. You want to buy that. Pops up, came down, held support, broke hard again, went straight through the 618 down to the 7, right down to this major support level there, and broke that last week. So it broke through the 786. So earnings are going to be on the 23rd, so it's going to be key. So if earnings miss, the next level support will be 350. If they do something relatively good on earnings, then we're going to see this 618 right away be retested. So keep an eye on Apple for these levels, depending on what happens with earnings, 355 and 358. Now here's another really great trade setup, and this was on Google, and this was on Friday. Now Google had its earnings, and it traded down early, and then right on the open we had a long signal based on our system, and the system went long right here. That came at about 8:40 Central, and you could have bought the shares for $7.71. It shot up to high as $7.88, so $18 a share straight up. I had one member that caught this, and he used the weekly options, and he bought the 780 calls, and he made over 55% return on those calls within about 3 minutes. So just a couple of points to make there as far as the model, how we can use it for Apple, Google, gold, whatever. So if you'd like to learn how to trade, and would like to learn how to trade using our trading model for day trading or even swing trading, join me this Saturday, or just join us now and take advantage of the special offer I'm doing on the boot camp. Or just if you're not interested in that, just buy whichever course you'd like. Join us in the trading room, and I'll teach you how to trade. Good luck this week. I hope this helps, and all the best.